And we are live. We are live. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, everybody. Come on in, come on in. I'm sorry I'm late, y'all. I'm on color people time, and I'm sorry. I was supposed to be here 10 minutes ago. Mm. I'm gonna wait a few minutes for some of y'all to join me. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Because we got some things to talk about. Yeah, we got some things to talk about for real. So come on in, because we got some things to talk about. Yeah. And when you come in, thumbs up the video. Thumbs it up, thumbs it up, thumbs it up. Because we got some things to talk about. So tell me if you guys can hear me. Tell me if y'all can hear me. I'm doing a microphone check right now. Drop a number 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a number 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Please just let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Microphone check. Mm. Let me know if you can hear me. Drop a number 1 in the chat, please, please, please. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Mm. Child, we got some things to talk about tonight. Yes, we do. Drop a number 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I see y'all coming in, but y'all not following directions right now. And I want to make sure that I can be heard with this microphone before I continue to go on with this live. So I just need one person to just put a number 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Ooh. Maybe I gotta do my microphone check myself because y'all not following directions. And I ain't got time because I'm not trying to be on here for no long time tonight. Okay. Thank you, Mohira. Is that how you pronounce your name? Y'all know I can't really see that good without my glasses, so please, please, please bear with me, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on now. I did not mean to play that. Hold, ooh, oh, hold up. Not yet, not yet. So anyway, for the past couple of weeks, I have been watching a lot of Kendra G. I don't know if any of you that's watching right now in this very moment have heard of Kendra G. But Kendra G, she does singles live videos. And the purpose of her videos, it's like a dating show. So people come on her show to find a date, right? And one of the rules that she have is you can't come on the show if you're legally married but separated, right? So last week I was watching one of her shows, one of her episodes, and a young lady named, I see we got a guest that want to come in, but I'm not ready for the guest yet. Hold on. Hold on, Patrick. I'm gonna bring you on in a second. I'm not ready for the guest yet. So last week she had a young lady on her show. Her name was Veronica. And Veronica came on saying that how she was divorced. Kendra, she asked a series of questions when she um do her interviews with the people that is coming on there to get a date. You said she a fake Kevin Samuels? But anyway, the young lady, Veronica, came on there saying that she was divorced. So one of Kendra's rules is if you are separated but not legally divorced, you can't get an interview. You got to be divorced first before you can get an interview. So this young lady named Veronica came on and she claimed to have been divorced. She told Kendra that she was divorced since last year, June, right? Well, guess what? The very next day, her husband came on and debunked the fact that she is actually divorced. They're still legally married. They are separated, but they're still legally married. And they have their mediation for their divorce next in April. So she also lied about the amount of children she had. She told Kendra that she had 2 children, when in reality she had 3. And she lied about having work done to her body. No one asked her about any work that she had done to her body or didn't have done to her body. She just volunteered the information. Well, that was a lie too. So anyway, I want to play for y'all a couple of snippets of the husband coming on the show, debunking what she said, and then I'm going to play a couple of snippets, a couple of minutes of the snippets of the woman when she came back on the show and tried to clean it up. But the cleaning up wasn't cleaning, okay? The cleaning that she was doing, it wasn't cleaning at all. And the reason why I'm doing this live is because I heard that there are websites out there for separated people, right? You know how they have the dating sites? They got dating websites out there for separated people. People who are separated but still legally married and they're on the dating scene, right? So I was like, maybe, just maybe, I will, not maybe, but I am. I'm gonna take maybe off the table. Maybe it's off the table now. I decided that I'm gonna start doing live shows for separated people. Since Kendra don't want the separated people on her show that's still legally married, I'm gonna start a show over here for the separated people that's still legally married. Because there's a lot of people out there that's separated and legally married, and they have moved on with their life, but they still legally married. They're not with their husbands, their spouses anymore. I have a close friend in that same situation. Her and her husband, they've been separated for years. She got a whole boyfriend that lived with her. He lived with his woman, or he got a woman. I don't know if he lived with a woman or got a woman, but they both them went on with their lives. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm always like, girl, you need to go ahead and get a divorce because God forbid something happened to you. Your husband is going to reap the benefits, not your man that live in your house. Okay? But the point is, there is a community of people in this world who are separated but still legally married. And I think those people should date each other. What y'all think? I'll wait. I think those people should date each other. Yeah. Yeah. Those people need to date each other and leave the single people that's not legally married and attached to somebody alone. Y'all separated but not divorced people. You need to date separated and not divorce other people. Okay? Especially you men. Because a lot of times you men be lying about being separated, or you be separated, but you be hoping to get back with that wife. Come on, somebody. Can we talk about it? Anyway, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to play this video. So this video is the video of the husband, when the husband came back on, when the husband came on to Kendra's show the next day after the wife was on there looking for her a date. And he came up there, and like I said, he debunked everything she had to say. So we're going to play that right now. And y'all just take a listen.
We have our first mediation April 4th.
Hold on. Let's start over from the beginning.
Okay. All right. Your Wi-Fi isn't the best. I'm going to be honest with you. I guess they're telling me, is this your wife?
Legally, yes.
This is your wife. You guys aren't divorced.
No.
She said that he was divorced.
We have our first mediation April 4th.
So
in Sumter, South Carolina.
Say again?
We have our first mediation in Sumter, South Carolina, April 4th.
So did you watch the interview with her?
Yeah, I watched it.
And okay, because I recall she said she got divorced when? I can't remember everything.
June. That's not true.
Okay, so have you ever been married?
Listen, hold on now. Hold on. This is the wife now. So now Kendra is playing what the wife had to say the day before. She just asked her, have you ever been married? Right? So listen to what the wife says.
Say again, honey.
I'm divorced.
Divorced. When did you get divorced?
Last June 2023.
When's the last time you guys spoke?
July 4th.
So why does she think you guys are officially divorced?
She don't think that. If you check your DM, I sent it all to you.
So have you talked to her since you started the video?
No, we don't speak.
Okay.
But
I don't check. Listen, so tell me what you told me in the DM, because I have so many DMs I never saw.
One of the things I said in the DM, I actually just wrote you a note because I saw it, and she said she had 2 kids. She has 3 kids. She has a daughter who's 26. She has a granddaughter who's 10. So that was inconsistent.
You have any children?
Listen.
I do have.
So he just told Kendra that she lied about having 2 children. She actually has 3. So now Kendra is playing what the wife said the day before. Let's take a listen.
Boys.
2 boys. How old are your boys? Huh?
17 and 10.
17 and 10. Are they both by the same man?
No, they're not.
I was like, wow. Then she said she was African American. She's Mexican. So that was false. She said she lived in Columbia. She lives in Sumter, South Carolina. So it was a lot of inconsistencies with what was being communicated.
Okay. The biggest thing, I guess, is I have a no separation. You got to be legally divorced to be on the show. Obviously, when people come on the show, so now this is your word against hers. I don't know either one of y'all in real life.
So that's it for that. Now I'm going to play what the wife had to say the next day when she came on Kendra's show. She heard about her husband being on the show, calling her out for her lies. And as a result, she came back on Kendra's show the next day to clear her name. But the clearing wasn't clearing.
These are eating a little piece. Do you see the glitter?
Commercial break. Hold on.
I love a good, classy black friend.
This is just a drag out thing.
Okay. So now y'all take a listen to what Miss Veronica had to say to try and clear her name up when the clearing that she was trying to do wasn't clearing.
Veronica, girl. Veronica. I don't met a man by the name of Rudy who said, hold on.
Child, you and everybody else.
Hold on, Veronica, because I got to do you the way I did him. Is this your husband?
Soon to be ex. But yes, I know him. I do.
Is this your wife?
Legally, yeah.
This is your wife. You guys aren't divorced.
No.
She said that she was divorced.
We have our first mediation April 4th.
So you are still legally married to him.
Unfortunately, yes.
So you lied to us.
I didn't lie to you. So here's the thing. I didn't know what I had.
She just admitted that she lied and then turned around and said, I didn't lie to you. What part of the question that Kendra asked her the day before, which was, when did you get a divorce? And she said, June of 2023. And right now, she admits that she's still legally married. And then in the next breath, I didn't lie. Make it make sense. Kendra, girl, I'm on your side. Let's listen.
There's no shade to you. I didn't know who you were. I'd never seen your show. It was the first time I ever joined your show. Somebody kept saying you were me. I didn't know. This is what I'm saying. Is I didn't know your requirements to be on the show was like, oh, you got to. So, okay. Yes.
She lying again. Because if she didn't know her requirements to be on the show, why did she lie and say that she was legally divorced? You wouldn't have lied about that if you knew the requirements. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
The question was, are you divorced? Hold on. Whether you knew me or not, it ain't about shade. Questions are questions. And the direct question was, are you divorced? You said,
Let's
hold
roll
on,
with
hold
it.
on, let me
Let's
finish.
roll with it. Yes.
I'm gonna let you respond. but
Let
I'm
her finish,
gonna
Veronica.
let a grown woman talk. Because
Are
you
we
want to turn off lying again.
Are you?
Yes. I don't give a damn if you never heard of me. The question is simple. I asked you were you divorced, and then I asked you when you got divorced. Okay, and have you ever been married?
Listen,
I have, yes. Divorced.
When did you get to say again, honey?
I'm divorced.
Divorced. When did you get divorced?
Last June 2023.
So you said June. So that's why I said you see things when you divorced. So regardless of you met me from that day, the question was direct and clear. Are you divorced? When did you get divorced? The reason I asked the when is because people like yourself can be separated at times. So I asked the when. And then I think we brought it up 2 times. So you should just admit you lied.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't completely clear about my divorce date, but
and then she really not taking accountability by saying, that's fine. Like, she didn't really admit it. She didn't say, okay, I lied. She just said, okay, that's fine. Like, girl, you lied. And you knew that you knew that you were lying. Even when Kendra asked her, has she ever been married? She was very, like, it was like her response was really low and it was just like real low. Like, she didn't really want to say it, but she knew she had to say that she was divorced because she knew the requirements to be on the show. Like, where they do that at? Let's finish listening.
In my mind,
You thought you were divorced. You think you're divorced.
absolutely. He's living with his ex-wife. He's living with his first wife. Like, you left here a year ago. And unfortunately, it's a technicality because in South Carolina, you have to be separated for a year before you can file for divorce. Now,
What do you mean you thought you was divorced? She was pissing me off this entire time. This witch said she thought she was divorced. I mean, you know that you're not with your husband anymore and y'all separated and you've moved on with your life and he's moved on with his life, but you know you're not divorced. Knock it off.
to falsify and file in Florida and say that, hey, he's going to file in Florida so we can have an immediate divorce. But because of other things on his part, he decided, no, I'm going to try to file in South Carolina, or we would have already been divorced. This is just a drag out thing. But we don't speak, we don't talk, we have no interaction. We are done. We have nothing to talk. We have no kids. We have no ties. We have nothing together.
That don't matter.
Oh, yeah, let me call it that. That's fine.
Okay, no, what was you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, but that's fine. I'll let you hold that. That's okay. Yeah, technically yes. I'm technically yes, still married.
Mhm.
So were you aware that you had a mediation in April?
Yes, I'm aware.
So then
I'm
you
aware
knew
now.
when you talked to me that you were still married.
I literally just got the letter for the mediation.
Girl, you knew you were
So when
still
you talked
married.
to me, but what I'm saying is, if you knew you had a mediation, you knew you were.
I didn't know that. I just got it today.
It don't matter.
So you had no idea you had a mediation in April.
I just got it today.
Did you? Let me ask you this: when you talked to me, if a guy proposed to you, did you feel as though you could legally marry him?
Nobody would propose to me. Hence why I said I would take my time.
Girls,
Guy
answer the question.
proposed to you, would you feel as though you were able to legally marry him?
Sure, I would say you just have to wait till after June. We can get married, but it have to be after June.
Well, you knew it, Veronica. You trying to answer around these questions, Sean?
I'm not answering you. Asking me. I'm answering the question.
If somebody proposed, okay, so you're right. So therefore, you knew that.
But they would already know, like, hey, listen, here's my situation. Here's what really happened. Here's the story. Here's what's going on.
She pissed
If
me
you're
off.
trying to propose, we can get married, but unfortunately, until after this date, June 18th of 2024, my court date is we're not legally divorced until then because we have to go
Okay, either way, why not just say you were separated when I asked you when you were divorced?
In my mind, we're divorced. We're divorced, and it will all. It's gonna all come out in the wash because in case I don't know if you didn't see all of the messages that all.
Girl, ain't nothing coming out in the wash but a bunch of lies. Okay? The laundry is still dirty in the wash. Ain't nothing coming out but lies and deceit. That's it. Oh, she pissed me off so bad with this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She pissed me off. I was like, girl, what are you talking about? But y'all keep listening.
There's been a
It gets better.
who've been commenting on your TikTok, your Instagram, and your YouTube about their relationships with him during our marriage.
Who cares about that?
They had with him during
Well,
our marriage.
here's the deal. He didn't come on my show. And all I care about is coming on my show. I can't listen, I don't know you and I don't know Ruby.
That's right.
My show, but the rule of my show, it's a very clear rule. If you're separated, wait till you're officially divorced, you can come back
Again, and like I said, I did.
Girl, stop talking over. Stop.
And
No.
what y'all doing, that's really y'all business. But when you come on my show,
Correct.
you make it my business. Now, if he would have called me and I would have asked him if he's still married and he would have said he's separated, I would say, well, we can't continue because that's the rule. But let's go on. I want you to fact check some other things that he said. Do you have 3 children?
Said she had 2 kids. She has 3 kids. She has a daughter who's 26. She has a granddaughter who's 10. So that was inconsistent.
You have any children?
I do have 2 boys,
2 boys. How old are your
17.
boys? Huh?
17 and 10.
17 and 10. Are they both by the same man?
No, they're not. Here's the thing with a lot of that stuff.
So listen to what she's gonna say about the fact that when Kendra asked her, do she have any children and how many? She says she have 2 boys. Listen to what she says about not mentioning the 27-year-old child that she have. I said to myself, you can't make this shit up.
Because it has now become a legal matter, because as you know, in the state of South Carolina, libel and slander is punishable by misdemeanor fines. There can be civil ramifications.
You have 3 children, Veronica.
It is. I never said that I didn't. I have 3 children, and on my
certification, you said you had 2.
First of all, I don't. Children to me are they're children. I have an adult child who is not in my household. So when you say children, if a man is going to date me, he is going to date me and my 2 children. The 2 children I have in my home. I have a child who has lived in my house for 10 years. She's 27 years old. She's almost 30. That is an adult.
To ask the most direct question to get an honest answer. So do I have to start saying how many children have come out, how many people have come out of your body in order to get the real answer? Like, I have to really go back.
Or maybe just in total, but when you're saying children, because if you're
Girl, you playing.
gonna date me.
So I'm over her now. I'm over listening to her. So bottom line is, she tried to play with Kendra. She tried to play with Kendra. She tried to play with Kendra on this show. She tried to play with Kendra's whole life, and she was playing with words. I hate when people try to manipulate words and play with words and all that. Girl, the woman asked you a clear question. How many children do you have? Not if you have small children or adult children. So why is it that Kendra got to say how many people came out of your body for you to give the right answer? That don't make sense. She was trying to manipulate the audience. She was trying to manipulate the men out there that would be looking at the show that night that would possibly want to date her. That's what she was doing. She was trying to manipulate Kendra, the cousins with the K, and those potential men who are cousins also. The men that potentially wanted to date her. She was trying to manipulate them too. And it all makes sense now when I think back on that episode of the show. When she first came on there, she kept saying that she didn't want to, jump into no serious relationship right away. She just want to be friends and just take her time. And the reason why she was saying it is because she's still legally married. It's because she's still legally married. But anyway, that's it for that. The other thing I do want to get into is what I was talking about earlier in this video, and that is I'm going to start me a show where I'm going to be getting dates for people that's separated. So if y'all know some separated people that's, moved on with their life and they separated from their spouse, but they want to date, tell them to come on over here and get with some other separated people. Okay? Because like I said earlier, I think that separated people need to date separated people. Okay? Leave the single people alone. Just date other separated people. That way, if one of the separated people that's in that relationship, that's dating or whatever they doing, decide that, hey, I want to go back to my spouse, my wife, my husband, or whoever, at least the person they with could possibly go back to their wife or husband too. So I did drop the link in the chat if you want to come on here and give your opinion on this situation that happened with Kendra on Kendra's show. You can come on here and do that. Or if you want to come on here and give your opinion on my idea, my concept of a show, you can come on here and give your opinion on that as well. And I think that it's a great idea. Because like I said earlier, when I first started this live, I did also hear that there are dating sites out there for separated people. Hmm. So if there's a dating site out there for separated people, why can't we have a live show for separated people to hook up and link up and date each other, right? So y'all go ahead. The link is in the chat if you want to come on. The link is in the chat. I'm gonna pin it again. I'm gonna pin it again in the chat for those of you that want to come on and talk your stuff. Let me put the comment on here. Let's see. And we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put that in the chat. So if you want to come up here and pop your shit, give your opinion on something on tonight's topic, go ahead. The link is right there. Click the link and let's talk about it. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live because that's all I had to say about that whole situation. But stay tuned. I gotta come up with all my questions and everything like that. And we're gonna get the separated but still divorced lives going on. I mean still married live going on. We're gonna get that show popping. Yep. We're gonna get that show popping on Friday nights at 9, between 9 and 9:30. I came on here. This one was scheduled for 9:15. I didn't start this live until about 9:20. But just know that we're gonna get it popping on Fridays over here for the separated but still married people. Yeah. Hmm. I just gotta get my questions together for the interviews and all of that. And so y'all stay tuned, honey. So nobody don't want to come inside the nobody don't want to come up here and say anything. Y'all want to come up here and say anything? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here because baby, I gotta go to work in the morning. So y'all not gonna have me on here all night, okay? I might come back in about 15, 20 minutes and just play some music. I haven't done like a live where I like played music and stuff like that in a while, so I might do that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Um, don't forget to thumbs up this video, please. Thumbs the video up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and let your friends and family, associates, co-workers, and whoever else that is separated but still married and they on the dating scene. If they looking for a date, they can come over here and get a date. Okay? Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna chat with you guys later. And thank you all for watching. And y'all have a good night. Peace.